What's up, guys? It's Aggie checking in here. Day number 1 of the Final Flip Summit, and it is in the books. This was one of the best experiences of my whole life. I can easily say that. I've learned so much. I met so many people. I got to see Grant Cardone talk live. I got to see Sean Terry talk live. I got to see Kent Clothier talk live. Just so much information that I've absorbed today, so many different pieces of information that I can implement, into my life today, and just get a 10x on whatever I spent to get here. But there's a couple key takeaways that I got from all the speakers that isn't necessarily what they said, but more so what I observed, and I think that's a lot more important than just sitting there and listening to the information that they gave us, because all the information that they gave us is stuff that we've probably heard on a video before, stuff that we've seen in other wholesale real estate trends before. But what I really saw from all three of these guys, and Brett Tanner as well, is that they all are positive people. They all care about their family first. That's the number one thing. And then number two is that they are the most committed people, and they have the most conviction out of anybody else in the room. What I mean by that is these guys know exactly what the hell they want when they go inside of a room. Grant Cardone had an amazing speech, and I've listened to all his books on audiobook, and nothing really resonated to me more than just really being committed and being precise about what it is that you want. Kent Clothier as well, just being precise as far as knowing exactly what the hell you want to do. Now, you can hear this on a video, but Kent had a brilliant illustration, a brilliant example of talking about his wife calling him on the way home from work, or just him being out and then being back on his way home, and his wife calling and asking him to bring some call him to go to the grocery store. And he said, would it make sense for me to go to the grocery store and just grab a whole bunch of shit and then just take it all home and dump it on the table, and then say, is any of this the shit that you want? That doesn't make much sense, right? He said that you'd ask the person, your wife, your girlfriend, your mom, whoever it is that asked you to go to the grocery store, what exactly it is that they wanted. And that type of precision, that type of decision making when it comes to the outcomes that you want in life, the reverse engineering factor that it takes to find deals, especially deals when you're going to your cash buyers. You need to know exactly what they want when you are setting up your yearly goals, the income that you want to generate, when you are looking at the type of properties that you want to invest in. Start with the end in mind. That is the biggest takeaway that I've got out of today. Out of those three guys, Sean Terry talked about different ways that you can generate leads with his new RVM machine, which I'm definitely going to look into. Kent Clothier talked about his smart system, the smart 2.0, which is something that I'm definitely going to look into. But Grant Cardone, by far, didn't even sound like he knew what the hell a wholesale deal was, but he was talking about flips. But just the sheer amount of commitment that he had as far as delivering his message just really resonated with me, resonated with the crowd, and it really taught me that the amount of conviction you need to have as far as you going up against any odds, your goals, etc., that is what it's going to take, that kind of determination. It doesn't matter if you feel good about something, it doesn't matter whether you feel bad about something. That sounds so cliche, but literally the commitment, the decision to say, hey, this is what we're doing, and we're not gonna accept anything else. That kind of commitment is like the commitment you have right now. You see, I'm right here in this room. The commitment I'm having, to turn on this light, turn off the light, etc. That kind of commitment, like just that sheer amount of just, it's not a yes or no, or I feel good about it or bad about it. It's more of a, this is what's happening, this is what's going down. So that is something, it's more mindset than anything, but, that is something that I didn't think I needed to hear, because my mindset's already pretty good. But that's something that really I feel like a lot of people will get value from, is just making the commitment as opposed to being wishy-washy and not knowing exactly what it is that they want, as far as finding deals and reverse engineering their goals. So that's all I got for this one, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Talk to you guys next one. Peace.